On the return, it's Jalen Moore. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. All right, let's get this one on the road, Broncos. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Short pass, Bryant. Stopping here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. It will be a 1st down, Texas. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Nico Collins. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. On 1st down, they'll run. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. There's the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's up number 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
And off to the back. Nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Another carry for it. They'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Third team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their 1st drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with the new season rifle every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP. He could lead him a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start, and had a massive impact on how things play out.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Lamar now from the gun. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that ball came, there's 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Not an enviable spot as they come up. 3rd and long.
3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Pass pulled in by Henry. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing
inside the red zone.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate these officials are so good and let the play just play itself out before calling it in. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Out of the shotgun, they'll get to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Third down, 1 yard to go. On the sneak. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him out to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. Tampa, Texas. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stroud going on again. And we'll take what we can give here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So first down from the 41.
A gain of 7. And
To the air, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw, Stroud. He's quickly roll. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Ravens go to the dime package now. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense jumps through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Cox hits the rookie out of Stanford. And it's for the orange, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Currently Henry on 3rd. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he's short of first after a mild gain.
Dameon Pierce.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Line down the middle of Henry. He's still going. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Given 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They're full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Jackson throwing here. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs who can attack the middle of the field like that, it means it's difficult on the defense.
He's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple of decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends. When you get that influence from your running backs, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He's quickly making it happen out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and at times stuffing the run.
All right, a couple of yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now here's Lamar. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Third and just 2 to go. Here's in the middle. He's going to have enough of the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And up Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Lamar off the play fake. Almost had 6, but can't find her in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that'll be left with 3rd and goal. It's coming, Lamar. He's not going to escape this. The Texans taken down. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, 3rd down again. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. This is a 35-yard look from the right half. Whoops, knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
No to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And look out, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle, this gets maybe a yard. Namdi Madubuike making that stop. Completed over the middle. And they will follow to it just a second before we can reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
So first set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on first down. Get some space on that midfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. To the line and set. So we'll go first down. Back-to-back carries here. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
To the well again. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you want to break the backs of the defense.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Ground on first and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. It's it again. He lost it. It's out. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now Stroud on third and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Here's Lamar. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's 3rd and 8.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Drop this one down for Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Houston calls it second timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. This work begins at the 31. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away, call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It's a gain of 8.
Shotgun now, first round. As the in route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Houston. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. First and 10 now from the 46. Lamar now from the gun. This one's Andrews outright. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is Collins right back to Andrews. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
36-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans might be able to get some points late after the interception. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
At the 45.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's on the end route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We'll get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty foul movements in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Final throw before the break. Lofts it deep right side. This one shot and a half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Eagles. And it's Kyron Williams. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Rams wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they play host to the New England Patriots? And this is the tight end, Mason Taylor. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. Both offenses in mid-season form here in week 1. We're all tied up at halftime. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's been getting after it early, one of his 3 first-half touchdown passes. The Jags with a big lead on the road at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Now Jackson. Finds him over the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first
They
down.
go play fake with Jackson. He's got Andrews. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Henry's going to try to pick it up. That short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, a lot of effort there, Potter, but no results. A far through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Complete that to the right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up third and
Go here, third down. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish up.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. It'll be Pat O'Donnell doing the honors. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Oh, back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one in 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact. Slow him down in the picture and stop it.
He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 14.
Man in motion here.
And the Texans.
They go play action with Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's told up on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Stroud off of play action. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Just a yard left to go on second down. Looking to throw, Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Fairbairn connects down the extra points. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. You see the Ravens making their way out now. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. 1st and 10 from the 32. The drive begins with Henry. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. As that leave with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Get to the second down.
Yeah, just as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Ready to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good. We're on Baltimore. First down.
In the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him because they get that pass race. He goes down. They need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the snap.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
From the gun, Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
He was covered by Henry.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making the lead 7 in the 3rd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Texans returning their offense and is running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not for the type of game that he's been having for himself on the Browns. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He sent a man in motion.
10 yards to go.
Going on 3rd down. Stroud. It's a quick roll. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Forced that to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that one, the pass, it was a scramble, but it means the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hand off on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it when those sticks and keep on the sidelines and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down, Texans.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
He was brought up by Kyle Hamilton.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Going back, it's the handoff. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Here comes play number 8 of the drive. 3rd and 1. He tries to sneak it. They're going to generate contact. If they get enough, they'll reset it downs.
It's a game 2.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here's the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
5 yards on the play.
Stroud now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
Drive play straight ahead. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. We've set it down for them from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
And the Baltimore.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it 45.
It's a gain of 6.
Jackson now on third. Drop this one down for Henry. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's called down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Running for it. Here's Henry. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Down right at the line.
These 4th down runs is all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. First down, no run. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for him. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory. He's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. It will be 1st down Texans. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. They give it to him again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now it's straight on the keeper. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans looking like they'll start this season with a win. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stroud off the play fake. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from 40 on the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. We've set it downs for them from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So the Texans come away with their own win. We're part of a long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good